Scorpio was popping. It's your girl D here with 8th house energy, here to bring you another. Well, actually, this is a bonus read for February. You guys had such a great turnout. You guys had the most views for the month of February. I know the month isn't out yet. We got another at least 7 days, right? But it's the last week of we got one more full week of February. So I'm just gonna pop out these videos as you. Scorpio, it's you. You came in first. Pisces came in second, so I'm going to rock with them next. Aries came in third, so I may do a video for Aries as well. A bonus read for them as well. So, just to show thanks. Appreciate you guys turning up and turning out for me. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Now, just make sure to keep in mind that this is a general read. It's not going to resonate. Even though it's a bonus, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to resonate. So please take what does, leave the rest, right? If you need a personal read, my information is in the box below. I just want to make a formal note that I am no longer offering that promotion for a $10 question, for one question for $10 is officially over. All right, so if you send me the $10, I'm going to send it back to you. All right, or I'm going to ask you first, did you want to send more for a regular, for a reading? But I digress. We won't get into all of that. So what do we got for Scorpio? What messages do we need for Scorpio? What do they need to hear? What's going on with my Scorpio collective? All right, I swear I hope this is straight. Sometimes I can't tell. All right, let's get 3 cards for Scorpio. Actually, let's get let's see what comes out. Scorpionic energy, please. What messages? Thank you. Another one for Scorpio. Thank you. One more for Scorpio. What do they need to hear? What does Scorpio need to hear? One more, please. We're going to start off with some oracle messages. Ooh. 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 Underneath the deck, Scorpio, we have all that glitters. Okay, this is a number 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. Now, when I see number 7s, they come before 8 naturally. 8s are about manifestation. But before you can manifest anything, you have to be at the number 7's level. The number 7 level represents gathering all of the things, all the resources you need so that you can go to level 8 and manifest what you want. Well, when you're at level 7 here, 1 plus 6 is 7, you're at a level here with this card saying that all that glitters is not gold. So you may have had your eye on something, a person, place, or thing, or idea, or mentality that you thought would be advantageous to you. But in order, it's like, okay, I'm going to build a fence, right? So I want to manifest a fence. So I want to get to the number 8 level, manifest a fence. Well, first of all, I got to go to Lowe's or Home Depot to get all the products that I need, right? So I go get all the products that I need, and I investigate, what I need, do the research for what I need, and then I get back to the house and I find out that this type of wood is not going to be conducive to, this type of wood is not going to be conducive to what it is that I want to do, right? So when I bought the wood, it was perfect. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was what I wanted, and that's an example of all that glitters is not gold. So once you get that wood, it's the best type of wood. The color's pretty, but the actual stain or whatever it is that's on it is not going to be conducive to what you're trying to do. So that's an example of, gathering all the resources and about to be able to manifest, and then you find out that what you have is not really good for you or is not going to benefit you in some way, shape, or form, just to try to keep it simple. So that's what I'm getting here with all that glitters. What you have is not really what you thought it was. So you're not going to be able to manifest with it. So we have change in the wind. All right. That's a number 12. Okay. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3 to me is about collaboration, it's about creativity, it's about teamwork is what I'm feeling here. So there's a change in the wind going on here. So there's some type of collaboration with spirit, or, I feel like it's with you and spirit trying to change your course, okay? There's a third party energy here there's you, and there's spirit. So there's the three. Because of those three combined, there's a change that has to occur. Either, it's a change where you have to move forward, or you have to change destination of some sort here. But there's forward movement. Okay? Then we have come to the edge. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9s are all about completions. Coming to the edge, you've completed this journey here. You can't go any further, so now you've got to jump. All right? So it's all about taking a leap, wrapping up a cycle, and moving on to the next stage, which is why there's change, because now you're ready to wrap up a stage and move forward. What will help you in this change is meditation, breathing exercises, okay, getting your sleep, paying attention to your dreams, things that put you in a state of relaxation so that you can hear what spirit has to tell you. I feel like this is strongly meditation. So for a lot of you, you're in a stage right now where you're in the midst of change, okay? You're in the cocoon. And it's time for you to take things to the next level. It may be time for you to come out of that cocoon right now, okay? The caterpillar goes into the cocoon, goes through a metamorphic state, okay? And as a result of going through that metamorphic state, after a certain period of time, the cocoon comes out, the butterfly comes out. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're either going into that metamorphic state of the cocoon stage, or you're about to come out. Now, if you're about to come out and you're trying to manifest something, maybe you have to take a detour, okay? Could be very much so, all right? But let's get some clarity on these cards and see what they tell us here. Alright, so let's talk about change in the wind. What messages does Scorpio need to hear about this change in the wind? Alright, that's one too many cards. Okay, 2 is good. So we got the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. So what I'm feeling here is for some of you, you're changing residences. Some of you are moving, okay? Some of you, you're not happy where you are as far as where you live. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you, there could be a change in your family dynamics. Some of you may not be getting along with family. You may not have a positive relationship with family, and that could be something that could be making you upset as well. For others of you, it could just be that being around your family or being around your home, in your hometown, is not conducive to positivity for you, okay? Some of you, I feel like with all that glitters being the overall energy here, this could be about, okay, well, yeah, I got family, but really I'm not happy with them. So it could look like I got family, but in the reality, that's not the case. I can't manifest with them. I can't do much with them. Things like that. So this is what I'm getting here with this change in the wind. So it has something to do with, it could also have something to do with your finances. Maybe you're not making enough money. Okay, but the 10 of Pentacles, to me, that reminds me of home. Okay, because the house is in the background here. It reminds me of family. Okay, but it could also have to do with your finances. Maybe you're not doing something. Maybe you can't make money where you live. Some of you need to change your location because you're not going to be successful or as successful as you would like to be just based on where you're located. Okay? And that does happen a lot. Okay? There is, what is it called? I forget the type of astrology, the actual name that it's called. But it's location astrology. You can have an astrologer look at your natal chart and figure out, okay, well, where can I move where I will be financially successful? Where can I move where I would find love? Where could I move where, I will find peace and tranquility, things like that. Oh, we got 2 cards that came out here. So we got Justice, Major Arcana Libra, and the Lovers in reverse, which is Gemini. So I feel like what this is saying to me is you are going to definitely have to make a choice about your living situation or about your finances as well. I think it's tied together. Your financial situation and your living situation is tied together, and I feel like you're not going to be successful where you are with the 4 of Cups. So in order for you to be successful, you're going to have to make the proper change. This is karmic for you. So yes, you need to move. Okay, because the number 6 here is about karma as well as justice. So if you want to make your situation better, the universe is suggesting that you move. With the Gemini energy in reverse here, the Lovers in reverse, it means that you have to turn this upright. And in order to turn it upright, it means you're going to have to move. Okay? So that you can get the justice that you deserve. You can get the karma that you deserve. For some of you, it could be a job that you're at that you're not happy with. And the Lover's energy in reverse represents bad choices. Okay? When it's upright, it represents you having to make a choice. But in reverse, it could be that you've already made a choice, or you made the wrong choice for you, in reference to what the universe wants to offer you. So there's change in the wind. So it's definitely, you got to make a decision. Either you've made a decision that wasn't correct, or you already made the decision, and as a result of you making that decision, karma came in for you, positive karma. So some of you have already moved. So this could be past tense. Okay? We got come to the edge. Let's see what come to the edge is about. What does Scorpio need to know about come to the edge? One too many cards. Oh, still too many. Sorry. Okay, so we got the King of Cups in reverse. That's your energy. What else do we have? We have the Death energy. You again. So this is you all day. Okay? Now with the King of Cups in reverse and the Death energy, when this is talking about coming to the edge, because all that glitters is not gold, I feel like inside there's a change going on, but you're not speaking about it. You know that you need to take this to the next level. With the King of Cups in reverse energy, this is an energy of someone keeping their emotions and their feelings hidden. When he's in reverse, he keeps his emotions and feelings hidden. You don't know what's going on with him. So I could be talking to you, Venus, actually Mercury and Scorpios. Mercury and Scorpios, they're very private people. They will only express it to you if they feel that you're worthy. You may come off as sneaky, but what it is you just don't let the world know what's going on with you. And a lot of people don't like that, because a lot of people like transparency. They like to see what's going on. Well, you don't just put everything out on the table like that. So some people may just look at you or come off, or you may come off as what is it, sneaky, or you got something to hide. I have Mercury and Scorpio as well, and a lot of people, when they meet me, they feel uncomfortable with me because I'm not loud and boisterous. You know what I'm saying? I speak when I have something to say, and then when I don't, I'm quiet, and I'm totally comfortable with quiet. I could sit in a room with you and we don't have to say nothing, and I could be totally comfortable with that, where you have other people who they may feel like uncomfortable. They don't understand silence. They don't understand the blessing of it. So that's on another rant. But here, in reference to this, I feel like you're keeping things under wraps, that you're going through this transformation. And that's typical with Scorpio. I could come outside, like I'm going through a major transformation right now, but I could go be around people who know me and they may not even know that I'm going through anything. They won't know it. So I feel like this is something that you're dealing with internally, knowing that you have to take this leap here, right? And you may not be letting people know. And it could be you're not letting people know because you know how people are when you have plans and goals and people don't agree with it or they don't understand it. They put that negative energy out there and try to sabotage it. So that's another reason why you keep it to yourself. Or maybe you feel like people won't understand what you're going through. That could be another reason why you keep it to yourself. Or maybe you just don't understand what you're feeling. Okay, and so you're keeping it to yourself. It could be any of those things. But we also have the King of Swords energy, which is Aquarius, as well as the Hierophant, which is a major arcana here. And the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So I feel like with this King of Swords, this is you making a clear-cut decision, taking action to take that leap of faith here when you're talking about coming to the edge. And with this Hierophant energy, this is you tapping into your higher self. This is you going to whoever it is, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and asking them, saying, look, lead me. Tell me what I need to know. I need you to explain to me what it is that I'm going through. I need you to communicate with me. You could be asking for communication. Like, I need clear, correct, direct communication. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. Is you calling on your higher self, your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors to help you with this leap. And then we also have breathe. Let's see what's going on with breathe. All right, we got 2 cards that came out here. We got the double fives. The 5 of Swords, which is here, Aquarius energy, and then we have the 5 of Wands, which is Leo energy. Now, this could be internal. If this is what's going on inside of you, this is what you may not be speaking about. This change that's going on inside of you with the King of Cups reverse and the Death energy in reverse. There's a metamorphosis going on, okay? And while that metamorphosis is going on, like I said, you're asking for clear communication from your ancestors and your spirit guides on moving forward. In the meantime, you're confused. So what you're doing is you're meditating with this breathe energy. You're meditating because you're a bit confused. You know what I mean? You're not sure which way you should go, what action you should take. Okay, should I go this way? Because the wands are about action. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I do this? Should I do that? The 5 of Swords is representing the fact that you are trying to make a decision as to what action to take. So with the 5 of Swords, it's a decision. It's like a decision for an action. So with Sword 1, it's a decision. Wand 1 would represent an action of that decision. Sword 2 would be a decision. Wand 2 would go with Sword 2 in reference to the thought and then the action. Okay? So that could be internal. So you're just going back and forth in your head trying to figure things out, because with the 5s, there's change. Okay? There's challenge, there's change, there's uncertainty. You know, we are in the year of a 5. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. So this is the year of change and uncertainty. So a lot of people are going to be going through this throughout the stage of this year. Okay? Before we get to the number 6 year where, you know, we're going to recover, you know, things are going to be a little bit more peaceful. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be a year of adaptability, of change. You got to be nimble. You got to be able to pivot. Okay? And move back and forth, you know, like you're on the court, you know, pivot back and forth and be able to go whatever way you need to go. But that's what we're going to be experiencing this year. Now, this is if this is internal. If this is external to you, these energies here, you know, then there could be, you know, if this is about family, okay, what we talked about over here where you're unsatisfied or just happy with what's going on in your family environment. And it may not be you and your husband and your kids. It could very well be, you know, you, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles. You know, it could be that family that you may not be happy with. And so as a result, you need to move away from them for peace of mind. So if that's the case, then, you know, there's a lot of drama going on. It could be a lot of jealousy, competition, envy. Maybe that's something you dealt with through childhood, and now you're going through a metamorphic stage where it's like, okay, that was karmic in nature, and now I need to let that go. So you're letting go of all the drama and the aggravation. And you're also letting go of the one-upping, you know, people playing mind games, trying to play you, things like that. You know, this could be in the job as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be about family, but it could also be in the job environment where, you know, you have all this competition, you know. Maybe that's why you feel like you may have to relocate, because you could make better money elsewhere. All right. For a lot of people, if you live in a, you know, a rural area, or you live in a suburban area, maybe moving somewhere where you're on the outskirts of a major city might be more advantageous to you as far as the potential, the money-making potential, or the opportunity that could be presented to you. But just keep in mind there will be more competition, but there will be more variety of jobs as well. Okay, so there's a counter offer there. And then with this 5 of Swords, if this is external to you, this could just be, you know, the one-upping between the people who you're competing with. Like, these could be all of the situations, people, places, and things that you are having confrontation with. Doesn't have to be physical, but as a result of all of those, you know, there's a gain. So with this wand here, you know, each person has a wand. So with this person here, you could have some type of issue going on with this person here where there's tit for tat. And then with this person here, it could be a back and forth. You know, and with this person, it could be a back and forth. So it's just like, it's a lot of drama. And sometimes you may need to just separate from all of that and just breathe. You know, and eliminate all of that out of your life by moving away. and making a change. Okay, what else we got for breathe? What other messages do we have for Scorpio for breathe? The Queen of Swords in reverse, Libra energy. And then the Four of Pentacles came out in reverse on my hand. Okay, so Libra energy and Capricorn energy. Now, with the with that energy, the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is somebody who could be in denial about what it is that they're giving up. Like, I feel like somebody could be in denial in how much they're actually giving up, how much time, energy, and effort they're giving to this situation that's stressing them out. I feel like if you realized, okay, especially if this is external to you, if you realized you're not getting anything, you're not getting anywhere, you're only giving, you're being drained, you know, then maybe you would consider making a move. But you already know you need to make the move. It's just a matter of how to do it and when. Now, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, this could represent a lot of pain. You know, you may feel like you were taken advantage of because all you did was give and people didn't appreciate you. They just shitted on you. You know what I mean? And so you could be frustrated with that. Like, all of this drama here is like people were playing games with you when you were just being upfront and real with them. They looked at you and they were intimidated by you. A lot of people are just intimidated by you just because of who you are, because of your energy. Like I said, most Scorpios, depending on how much you have in your chart, they're not loud. You know what I mean? They're confident. And they can walk into a room and just sit there and not have to say anything and not feel abnormal about it, where some people will be intimidated by that because you're not speaking. You're not showing your hand. So they look at you as, okay, well, what the hell is up with this person? So then what they try to do is start playing games with you. And so this is where you lose your patience. And you get frustrated as fuck. You know, and it's like, look, I'm not going to be here just revealing myself to you just to make you feel comfortable. If there's an issue that needs to be addressed, it'll be addressed. I don't have a problem being quiet if I don't have anything to say. And so a lot of people, they try to get a rouse out of you too, is what I feel here. They're playing these games with you, trying to get a rouse out of you, whether it's at the job or within family. You know, and it's unfortunate because a lot of you, it's family. But at the same time, you're not going to be successful where you are. It's time for you to move. You have to move. And that's just the reality of the situation. Okay? Just the reality of it. What else do I want to do for you, Scorp? What kind of other... Let me see what time we're looking at here. Alright, so we at 23. Okay. It's just, I'm recording on my phone and I get 30 minutes. So I just want to make sure I have enough time. And I didn't think about what I was going to do after this. So let's just pull some cards. Let's just do that. Let's just do it. What deck do I want to use? Let's not get caught up. Let's just pull a deck. Because, you know, I'm sitting here. I'm indecisive. And I'll be here all day trying to figure this out. So I'm just going to grab and go. Alright. Bonus read for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? What messages does Scorpio need to hear? What does Scorpio need to know? Messages for Scorpio. Four of Swords reverse, Four of Pentacles. Alright, so the Four of Pentacles coming out again, but it's upright. What else does Scorpio need to know? Ace of Cups. Alright. And the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is Aries. The Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn. And the Four of Swords in reverse is Aries. We have the Two of Cups, which is, I'm sorry, that's the Six of Cups, which is Scorpio. We have the Five of Wands again, okay, Leo. We have the Ace of Swords reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Chariot in reverse, major arcana here, Cancerian energy. That's the first major arcana to show up. The second one is Capricorn. It came out in reverse, the Devil energy. The last card here is another major arcana, the World card. Okay, wrapping up a cycle. We already know that right there. Underneath the deck, overall energy is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse could talk about rejection. All right, I'm feeling that strongly, rejection. Okay, but let's see what else is going on here. Feeling antsy about a situation. feeling like you're not at peace with the situation here. I feel like this, for some of you, this could be a family situation here where you're not at peace with what went on in your childhood. And as a result, you're not able to continue on. Like with the family thing we were talking about in the last spread. Some of you realize that you're not going to be at peace continuing to communicate with these people. So what you're doing is you're wrapping up the cycle. Okay? You're wrapping up the cycle, which leads to the world energy. Yeah. That's for some of you. Because the card in the middle is Five of Wands, conflict. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of jealousy. For some of you, it's with your siblings. With the Six of Cups, I get sibling energy here. Okay? you may have, some of you may have grown up in an environment where, you know, there was issues with your siblings. Okay? And maybe your parents didn't have the wherewithal to step in to correct it. And for some of you, now you're adults and the shit is still going on. And it's just like, okay, enough's enough. We need to wrap this cycle up. And this is all about moving as well, because this is Saturn energy. All right, so some of you, this might be a reason why you're moving. And you're keeping it to yourself. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles here, you could also be saving your money. Okay. With the Ace of Cups energy here, I feel like this is all about, look, I'm respecting myself. I'm not happy here. You know, I feel guarded. You know, I don't feel like I can express myself. I'm not appreciated here. So as a result, where am I going with the Two of Wands? Where am I going to go? You know, where do I want to relocate? Because we got two cards that talk about moving and relocating. But I feel like you feel very guarded and defensive. Like you always have to defend yourself. Especially with this Five of Wands and this Four of Pentacles here. You always have to defend yourself. You know, and the communication is very harsh. It's like the communication between, you know, maybe your siblings or family members is just like real nasty. It's real nasty and real rude. And I feel like this rejection card could be how you're feeling about how they treat you. You know, that could be it too. You know, but you could be now saying, look, I reject you all. Some of you could be thinking about moving and not saying anything because you just want to bring this shit to a close. You just want to bring this energy to a close. It's like, I don't even want to discuss it with them. I'm not going to discuss it with them. It makes no sense trying to communicate with them. It's a very toxic environment. I just need to wrap it up and bounce. So a lot of you are feeling that way as well. I don't get a whole lot of love as far as romantic love here. I get that this is about family. And I feel like your finances are stifled here because with the Four of Pentacles here, it's like you're pinching. You could barely survive. You know, you can, but it's like it's a struggle when it shouldn't be. And you can't figure out why. That's what I was feeling. You can't figure out why. It's because the universe doesn't want you in the location that you're in. Like, you have to relocate. Whether you want to, whether it's involuntary or not. You know. Some of you, the universe is moving you. Literally moving you against your will in some way, shape, or form. For others of you, you've taken it upon yourself to go ahead and do that. Now, when the universe moves you, that's that tower moment. That's that that Mars energy, or it could be judgment too. Pluto will move your ass too. So we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is about rejection. Okay, we got the Four of Cups reverse. It's like you're rejecting that situation now because you realize I deserve better. They don't appreciate me, and that's okay. All right, with the Moon energy and the Justice energy here, you're no longer depressed about it. All right, you realize you got to do what you got to do, you know, and you're no longer in your feelings about it. All right, and with the Nine of Swords reverse, like once you go, you're not going to be stressed anymore. You're not going to have that aggravation and that frustration anymore. Some of you, this is past tense, past, present, future energies. Take out how it resonates. Some of you already left, and you already feeling relief. Already feeling relief. Because you made that decision to take that leap. Others of you, you're still at that point where you're trying to decide what you should do, but the universe is pushing you to do it. You just may be scared. Is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. Let's get you some advice. What spirit animal energy should you embody if this is your situation? We have koala spirit. It says spirit has a plan, but it came out in reverse. So for some of you, like I said, that's that tower moment, or that's that judgment moment coming in where it happened and it's just like, okay, you know spirit is trying to tell you to do something, but you're like, you don't want to. Like, you're fighting it. But everything around you is telling you everything around you is fucked up. And it's just like, okay, that's your cue to move. You know it. But the thing is that you're afraid that you're the one who's going to have to plan everything. But spirit has got a plan for you. See, you're not listening to your ancestors. You're not talking to them. You're not asking them for guidance. You're not asking them what you should be doing and how you should go about doing it. You're not asking for clear communication here. You're not asking for it. It's in reverse. The sword is in reverse. You need to ask for clear communication. Because spirit does have a plan for you. So ask spirit what you need to do and how you need to do it. And ask them for clear communication so that you know what to do. We have want bat spirit. Be at home. It came out in reverse. You are not at home where you are. It's time for you to move. We already know that. And then we have skunk spirit. It came out in reverse. Know your worth. Some of you are still dealing with these people, still trying to appeal to them or appease them and get them to see who you are and get them to value you, when they're never going to fucking do it, because that's not what their job was in your life. Their job was to teach you to respect yourself and to love yourself. And instead of you worrying about them rejecting you, you need to now reject them and move on. Scorpio, that's what I got for you. Let me know if this resonated. If you need a reading, reach out. I'm at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. And good luck to you on your move. Take care.